The reality is the other way around, that money flows from Latin America to the banks of the North and then into our pension funds and into our pockets. The third world countries have no chance whatsoever of economic recovery unless there is a cancellation of their debts. And in that sense, it's very similar to the early 1492 period when we saw the massive removal of wealth from Latin America into the coffers of Spain. Today, the removal of wealth is by a much more sophisticated process of debt repayments and paying back of the capital that was loaned, very often to totally corrupt governments.
The roots of the international debt crisis lay in the boom in oil prices during the early 1970s. The large commercial banks, flooded with petrodollars from the oil-rich countries, desperately tried to find new clients to take these deposits. So they looked towards some of the third world countries as potential customers. The banks that made the loans were so eager to part with their money that they didn't bother to find out whether the countries were capable of making repayments or what the money was to be used for. The heads of some of the states used the money for personal gain or to buy arms to maintain their precarious positions. Then the countries of the third world suffered a setback on two fronts. Interest rates soared, and the price of basic commodities such as coffee, sugar and bananas, upon which many of these countries were dependent for income, fell sharply because of unfair trade patterns. Many were unable to repay their debts or even sustain the interest. The International Monetary Fund, dominated by America and other rich countries,